Everybody, it's Jeremy, three little birds, out at my favorite spot to wash my dogs, living the van life, try to save money. This is Sandwash out in western New York. Beautiful place. Even in the chilly winter time, you can go watch my videos on Rumble. You see, I was out here in the snow last year, ice on my beard. It's one of the first places I took Jazzy Girl. She's been chewing on that stick for about a year and a half now. There she is. And here's this one trying to roll in some nastiness, so she's gonna need a bath. Stop, Mookie. No, it's Aki. Okay, good girl. Sometimes she don't stop. There's our Jazzy Girl in her favorite spot. She's been chewing on this stick since the beginning of last summer, so 2 summers, and now we're into November. It's one of the few spots I can let the dogs roam, you know, and you need that when you're living the van life. And not purposefully. I just happened to end up here for financial reasons. Went broke, family split up, changed jobs. Combination of events that all came after the pandemic, the jabby jab issue across the world. Now we got more things going on. We got the government finally admitting it's broke, shutting other things down. America's changing, people. So as Americans, we might have to change with it. Come on, Jazz. Are you going up there? Come on, Mooks. Follow Jazzy Girl. She went up. Go ahead. Come on, right here. I'm going up right there because there's a branch I can grab. Jazzy Girl, wait for us. Ugh. Come on, Mook. Mookie, come on, girl. Out here to get to chase the critters. Let their nose lead them. That's why they like to run around here. Been a lot of ticks out this year. It's also something strange. New tick diseases affecting what people can eat after they get bit. I got bit twice this year. Never got bit last year. Pulled about 7 or 8 off the dogs this year. 0 last year. Come on, girls. So I'm guessing they're bringing ticks back. Maybe they're dropping them like Bill Gates dropped the mosquitoes. Jazzy Girl, there you are. Don't take my legs out from under me. They like to lead the way. Anyway. Back to what Americans need to do. And this is just some guy's opinion who lives in his van because he's a broke ass. Because he's made poor choices when the world was going to hell. Could have made better ones. Right? Gotta take some of the blame. Could have done things a little differently. So now I am. Just telling people what I think as this van lifer who likes to live as a minimalist, as much by nature as we can. It's what America needs to go back to. I love my country, I love my fellow citizens, but we're all becoming a bunch of idiots, all of us. We all have these wants and needs and expectations that we have a right to tell our government to give, take from somebody else. And we got Ma'am Dammy who's gonna damn New York with all his stupid socialist Marxist rules. But we got all these young kids that, well, maybe they didn't want Charlie Kirk influencing into thinking other than what people like Ma'am Dammy are pushing on us. So what do? We got to change on an individual level, people. Each one of us. We got to be willing to. We got to bear our cross in Jesus' name. And that's the honest God's truth. The laws of America are based on it. Go study law if you don't believe me. Go watch a channel like Burn the Corporate Fiction, who presents the law as a matter of fact. How it is natural law and how we all act on free will, and how there is a system that has us all entangled in it from birth and no fault of our own. We got to get away from the artificial intelligence, the social media, the doom scrolling. You got to get out somewhere like this, even in the chilly weather. Because here's a little van life hack for you. If you're living your van life in Western New York, where it gets snowy and cold, freezing, 0 degrees, 10 below, sometimes worse, one of the best things you can do is get out in the cold as it's changing. Don't put too many layers on, and let your body acclimate to the weather. One pair of socks, pair of jeans, t-shirt or sweatshirt. Right now at 35 degrees, 38 degrees, is good. Gives your body an idea how to adjust. And then we get the little symptoms like a trickly nose, and they want you to believe that, well, now you got the flu or a cold because you went outside because the whole world's bad. Well, it's all wrong. The whole medical industry is wrong. I'm just some guy living in a van that's going to tell you we've been living a bunch of lies. And we've been believing them. But when you believe the lies for so long, eventually that chain of lies gets broken and it starts to fray at both ends. And when that happens, there's a few people like myself, led by others who have seen it before me and just bring my attention to it, that there's things wrong in America. Problem is, nobody really seems to want to admit it. Come on, girls! I'm going this way! Come on! The hardest part about life is admitting when you've screwed something up and ought to change and make better decisions. Even if it's at your late 40s in your life. Come on, Jazzy girl! Come on, girl! Mookie's ahead of me. Right here, the weeds rustling around. She's sniffing all the little foxholes and rabbit holes over there. She's actually on the scent of something. There she goes. Hopefully you can see her. Jazzy! Come on! But just like our dogs got to get out and roam and let their noses lead their way and have a little bit of a natural life outside their leashes, it's time Americans take themselves off of their leashes and acclimate themselves to the changing world. Here's my girl. You gonna go check it out, make sure it's good for me to walk? Alright, go ahead, alpha bitch. Now, as a Christian, I probably shouldn't say bad words, right? I'm just not cursing anybody. I might say some bad words, but I won't curse nobody. And actually, bitch is a term for female dog, which is what she is. It's another thing Americans got to start doing, is taking what they say literally. Because a lot of people say a lot of things, and it turns out they just don't mean it. And that's a shame too. We got people living their lives, keeping up with the Joneses. Wonder if that's why Alex Jones picked that last name. Maybe it's just coincidence. A lot of people in the conspiracy world try to keep up with him. He did open our eyes to a lot of stuff, didn't he? Like Candace Owens is now, about the Charlie Kirk situation. That's kind of the craziest thing since, well, the planned assassination of JFK, the planned taking down of the World Trade Centers. These are all conspiracies, right? Israel didn't have nothing to do with any of them, did they? It's what we're told to believe. But you gotta wonder. We're so gaslit from every direction that we can't see past the torches anymore. we just stay inside that danger zone that they presented. It's a beautiful world out here that we can go fix. And we have to do it on our individual levels. Even if you're a van lifer living with 2 dogs, you gotta change your ways to acclimate to the weather. Hey! Sometimes they play a little rough. She didn't bite her, she just rolled over. You alright, Mooks? Okay? Come here. Mookies, you alright? You get hurt? You good? Alright, go play. There's little holes here. She rolled her leg in it. Oh, look, a feather. I know, some people say it's nasty and dirty because it's a feather, but I collect them on our walks I take with our dogs. Maybe in some of my van videos you'll see them hanging on the roof. I tuck them into the corners. Here we got a train going by. Go look at the history of trains, people. Go look at the Civil War. You can learn a lot about trains and the railroad and why it was built. But people don't do that stuff no more. They wait for it to show up in a 30-second short on YouTube or TikTok instead of going and creating their own. Good thing there are people creating these things out there. But that should inspire us to go out and live them. Like me, I like watching the nutritional videos and the herbs and the apothecary videos and how wonderful our natural world is. I also like history and natural law, but it turns out a lot of history has been lies. I mean, even the King James turning the Bible into print, taking out a few books, change the Bible, and it gives people a reason to debunk it as fiction, even though there's still so many connections in it that even King James couldn't take out. And he killed his own mom just to get the throne, so are we supposed to trust him? Well, go back to the Geneva Bible. There's truth in that. Go read the books that were banned, like Enoch and the Book of Jubilees, I think, and what's the other one? Book of Esther, maybe? No, I don't know. There's a lot of banned books, but go read them. Go learn them. Go acclimate to the changing world. Go learn the lies. Go let your nose lead you. Don't let the system that's been built here in America to experiment on a free people deter you from wanting to be a free people. That's why we were given free will, what our laws are based in. It's what we should live by. I don't know why we don't. How did the world become so easy and convenient? And then they charge us for that ease and convenience, and it becomes really, really expensive. We get to the point where we're begging for $1,400 in EBT every month. Because we're single moms that don't know how to feed our kids without a system there, because that same system made it impossible for a dad to be there the way he should. Like back in the days when we only had to work 25, 30 hours a week, and that could pay our bills, pay our debts, and then we could spend some time at home in the garden with our wife and kids, maybe building a shed in the back to put some chickens. We can live more naturally. Go homestead. Yeah, that's my dream. Should it be yours? No, but I'm going to tell you why it's mine. And maybe you'll consider it. Consider it before you get to be 45, 50 years old. Consider it in your early 20s. Opt out of college. Go get a skilled trade. Become a carpenter. Become a journeyman in some electrical trade, plumbing trade. Your college education, a degree in lesbianology and faggotry, everything they're teaching us ain't gonna make any of us happy. It's gonna continue to work towards the decline of our country, the decline of our personal sovereignty, the decline of the traditional family. It's just gonna plain beat the hell out of us until we don't want to go outside and enjoy this world that our Creator gave us to be good stewards of. It's time for Americans to go acclimate to what it is to be American again. God bless everybody. Jesus is the way. Go be Americans again. It's time to take our country back from these politicians, these banksters, these corrupt people. It's time to unite us against the people up on the hill. Get your pitchforks, your torches ready. But be meek about it. Just march to that top of that mountain. Walk around their hill 7 times. Praying like they did at Jericho. There's a way out of this. And it's up to all of us. United. God bless everybody.